Hello, I'm recording this on November 12th, 2024, and that means two things. I want to congratulate everyone on a very well put together Under One Sky conference, and it is time for the Darkness News Up, brought to you by Evluma and their line of dark sky friendly lighting. Whether you need just a lamp, a whole acorn, a whole parking lot fixture, a whole street fixture, these guys have you covered. They have covered your streets and areas in fixtures and lamps that are ready for timing, dimming, shielding, all of your responsible outdoor lighting needs. That's evluma.com. The link is in the description, but let's get into the news. DSI has published a revised lighting policy template. These are based on their original model ordinances, as well as their recognition program plans, but you can download them now and get to work on improving the exterior lighting in your area. We have a new sleep study for sufferers of certain rare diseases, specifically Wilson's disease, Angelman syndrome, and Prader-Willi syndrome. All have treatments that involve disrupting sleep, and that might be more harm than good. We've also found that Alan, anthropogenic light at night, bothers wallabies, specifically extending their pregnancies, which is just odd. The U.S. National Highway Traffic Safety Authority has moved ahead on active headlights, with manufacturers working with U.S. safety regulators on a new self-dimming bulb. There are already adaptive headlights in the EU, China, and Canada, but the US is insisting on their own particular rules. While we're talking headlights, a director at AAA, the American Automotive Association, actually wants headlights to be brighter. He's pointed out that, Greg Bannon has pointed out that US maximums are actually lower than a lot of places around the world, mostly because the US has more street lighting, but never mind that. What he also notes is that American cars are taller and often have terrible headlight alignment, and we need to improve on that. Greg Bannon drives a 47 VW with incandescent bulbs, by the way. In the UK, they are investigating headlight brightness. A new traffic safety group will be investigating what they can do to improve lighting performance, particularly in varying weather conditions. They're also planning on cutting down rural lampposts due to all these bright light sources they already have. Specifically, the highway safety authorities over there are talking about removing 1.5 million lampposts from rural roads because they're just not needed. Also energy austerity, but also bright headlights. The UK Parliament has also reformed their dark sky group. This is a multi-party working group, as well as experts from the Royal Astronomical Society, working on light at night. This organization had been working under the previous administration, but it was unclear if they were going to come back after the election. But now they are, and we'll see how that goes. In Michigan, Keweenaw Park, this is a lodge and campground in Copper Harbor, Michigan, has added new dark sky friendly lighting to their paths. Specifically, these are red lamps that are solar powered and motion activated, which means that you can walk their stargazing pathways without actually disrupting your own eyesight or any of the eyesight of animals in the area. The National Folk Museum of Korea is celebrating night skies with a children's museum inviting kids to celebrate and appreciate the view at night. Seoul actually surprisingly good about lighting requirements, all things considered. Residents of Holešovice in Prague near Prague, it's a Prague canton, like a suburb, in the Czech Republic, are complaining that their street lighting is actually brighter at night than it is in actual daylight. The residents are now putting pressure on the municipal office to dim things. We had fewer turtle nests this year in Palm Beach, Florida, and that was actually normal. It was not the result of it's not anyone's fault. It's just seasonal variations. It was not the result of any sort of climate issue or lighting issue. It's just a normal thing. In Beckett, Massachusetts, residents are seeking a new set of lighting bylaws because a cannabis farm moved in, and of course they're projecting the blurple light up and out all night to improve their yields. And now residents are like, actually, we should reevaluate how bright everything is, because that's how these things go down most of the time. In Santa Cruz, Arizona, we have a new limit on lighting for new buildings. They've divided up the entire county into 4 zones for different requirements about how much light they are allowed to emit at any time, but all of them will have to deal with timing and shielding. In Mobile, Alabama, a pickleball court doesn't have lighting, but people really want to play pickleball, so they are using the lights from their cars to play until like 1 a.m. Local residents, they're not so happy about this. And in Italy, we have a Wikipedia edit-a-thon for light pollution on the 16th. You can jump in. I'm sure they'd appreciate remote support as well, but you can jump in and hang out and improve the pages on Wikipedia related to light and noise pollution in both English and Italian. That's it for this time. I'll be back in 2 weeks, but until then, I want to thank you for your attention, your patience, your support to the Lighting and Darkness Foundation, Nailed, and TED Magazine. And again, Evluma, thank them as well. Take care of yourself.